Good morning, fellow peeps and folks. I'm Allie, and today we are watching Red vs. Blue Season 14, Episodes 12 and 13. So, Episode 12 is Fight the Good Fight. I have no idea what that might mean. Seems really propaganda-ish. Yeah. And the next one is actually a death battle. Meta versus Carolina. Apparently. That's gonna be interesting. So that's what we have for this video. Yeah, let's go. Last time we had some Felix Locust backstory, and now we got this. And yeah, I usually don't eat during recordings. I just drink my coffee or tea or whatever, usually coffee. But my stomach is killing me, and I really don't want to take a break. Which is why I'm gonna at least eat a little bit. Got a long day ahead of me and still some recording to do, so let's go with Fight the Good Fight. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
You know, Project Delos Freelancer really nailed it when it came to building 2 armies worth of idiots. Some people say it's because we had such convincing propaganda, but I'm pretty sure there's just that many stupid people in the universe.
Maybe. But yeah, so it is propaganda. Still an issue in today's age.
You joined the military to help fight off the alien scourge.
Mm-hmm.
You were told that joining the military would keep your fellow man safe.
Mm-hmm.
But what you weren't told is that your fellow man could very well be our real enemy.
Wow.
And they're already here. Every day, hiding in plain sight, blue conspirators conspire against us. Our way of life. Our very freedom.
Oh no.
But not all is lost. Military intelligence has been gathering information on the enemy, and after months of analyzing and planning, have come up with a way to combat the true enemy. The blue enemy. To combat this blue enemy, the military has formed a strike force, codename Red Team.
Putting
this team is comprised of only the
blank
most elite
and
soldiers,
just
those willing
inserting
to do
the
what
color.
it takes to eliminate the blue bastards. These red commandos are familiarizing themselves with the military's newest and best equipment.
Of course.
Just ask this fine soldier here. What's your name and rank, soldier?
Sarge.
And your name?
I just told you. Are you slow or something, son?
Right. Well then, let's continue.
Well, Sarge.
So, Sarge, what's that fine piece of hardware you have there?
Oh, this here's the M90 shotgun. 8-gauge Magnum rounds, chrome-lined barrel, and glow-in-the-dark sights. There are many like it. But this one, she's mine.
That's a fine piece of hardware.
And don't even think about touching her.
I wasn't going to.
Or looking at her. I can see you looking.
Oh no.
I'm sorry?
I'm not looking.
Whoa. Looks like Sarge had to go off on a super secret mission.
Of
against
course.
the vile blue team. Back to that high-speed gear. Let's check in with another fine red soldier.
Mm-hmm.
She is so hot. You know, I don't feel really comfortable looking at this with you. Dibs.
Sure.
Damn it.
How goes it, gents?
I swear I just found it. Don't tell Sarge. I was only holding it for Lopez. Wait a second. Who are you? What are you doing with that camera?
We're with the Red Command Military Intelligence, and we're here to film you, fine soldiers so you can tell the galaxy about the thrilling lifestyle of the Red Army.
Sure.
Sucks.
Thrilling.
Everything's red. We don't even...
Okay, well, what about all the top-notch military equipment you and your men are using to fend off the Blue Scourge?
Well, we have a robot that speaks Spanish, and I guess that's helpful. Or, well, I mean, it really doesn't help us.
What about that heavy hitter you've got there, soldier?
Why did you just hand me this?
Care to tell us what it's like to hold liberty in the palm of your hand?
Sure.
I can keep the rocket launcher, right?
Sure.
Then shit, yeah. What do you need, camera guy?
Let's start
Of
with
course,
your name.
everything.
Dexter Griff, rocket expert. Why'd you give it to him?
All right, Griff.
Apparently.
What's your rank here at Blood Gulch Outpost number 1?
They call me Sergeant.
What do you want, Griff?
Nope.
Who was...
Just ignore him.
That was
Can't
Sarge.
handle that we're both the same rank now that Simmons and I are being transferred over to Rat's Nest.
Sergeant?
What do you want?
Griff, mind telling us a little about that rocket launcher you have there and how it's helping to combat the enemy?
He doesn't know.
You just gave it to me. And again, why not give it to me? You know, I don't like your tone, Private. Oh, yeah? Well, I don't like your anything, Sergeant. No!
Do not sass me, Private! I quit putting all of them a base.
Could you please just talk about fighting the Blues?
Who? Oh, you mean Tucker
Apparently
and those
not.
guys? Are we back to hating them again? I thought everything was cool since the whole alien thing with the freelancer.
All right, turn it off! Turn it off!
Oh no, they made peace.
Boy, looks like those high-speed troops sure are busy on super secret missions. Now, you might be asking yourself, if you've already got all these tip-top soldiers, why do you need me? Easy. While our red soldiers are keeping the enemy at bay, military intelligence has found that the... gentlemen...
But I told her I had a sniper rifle. She's expecting me to bring it.
Gentlemen...
I don't care what you told Griff's sister. I am not letting you take my sniper rifle on your imaginary date. It's not imaginary. She's totally into me.
Will you please
just
focus?
Who are you again? For the last time, we are the
It's a mess.
rank. With a pain.
Blue. Red. Blue. Traitors are alien sympathizers.
Oh no.
Ugh, disgusting. They even hate our very own children.
I hate babies.
Of course.
You, exceptional soldiers, have been handpicked by your commanders to join Red Team.
Of course.
Join and be a part of the team that is making a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to drive a warthog?
Join the red team.
Do you want to see new and exciting places?
Join the red team.
Sadly,
Do you wanna be where the
actual
action is?
propaganda
Join
is
the red team.
Caboose, get out of
way
here!
more
Okay.
professionally
So if you
made
think you're lean
and
enough and if you
convincing.
think you're mean enough, and if you want to send
If it
those
was as
blue
idiotic as
heathens back
that,
to the hell they came
everyone
from,
would
then do your part and accept the
notice that it's
invitation
just
to
propaganda.
Red Team.
No, seriously. Are we really not cool with the Blues anymore?
Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll fix it in post.
Sure. Always fixing it in post. Now, this is... Yeah, if propaganda was like that, we wouldn't have a problem with it. Okay. Let's go to the death battle then.
Who would win in a fight? Now, if that's not the most popular question asked around Project Freelancer, I don't know what is. Oh, no, wait. It'd probably be, hey, where do these AI keep coming from? Or, have you noticed that we're looking pretty evil lately? Anyway, there's been plenty of action-packed punch-outs and kick-ass karate matches over the years. But we never really saw a matchup between two of our heaviest hitters, Carolina and the Meta. Let's see if we can do
Yeah, let's see. Dawn of Awesome.
Hey.
Yeah?
You ever wonder who'd win in a fight between Carolina and the Meta?
No. Only hopeless nerds on the internet care about that kind of crap.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why
I
do you
guess.
think I'm asking you? Come on, picture it. It'd be totally badass.
Well, yeah, I guess. Carolina would definitely win, though.
Bullshit. You're just picking her because you're scared of girls. Meta's way scarier. He threw a warthog
They're
at
both
him.
scary.
Oh, I didn't realize scariness was the deciding factor in a fight to the fucking death. Genius.
Hey, Reds! What are you talking about?
Oh, Griff was just asking what would happen if Carolina and Meta fought.
By who?
One another.
Another who?
What?
What? Just a...
What?
Oh, you mean death battle.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Awesome! Hang on, I know some smart people that can help.
Oh no. What are the smart people gonna be?
Do you have any idea what he's talking about?
No, but I do know that you're still fucking wrong. Okay, I'm back. That was fast. Yep, I call Command and they get two of their best scientists fighting people to help us.
Who might that be?
Really?
And that's how you write your name in bookshot.
All right. enough
That's
screwing
interesting.
around. We've got a job to do.
Oh, fine.
I think you're forgetting that Command's best is just a step up from incompetent.
They sent us donut.
I rest my case. Introducing Jason!
Okay, so they're gonna be in the thing
Whiz
too.
and Boom
Broomstick.
But yeah, we have the voices.
Those are the dumbest names I've ever heard. Franklin Delano Donut. And I retract my previous statement. Yeah? Well, you've got the dumbest face I've ever seen. I thought you were supposed to be smart. I'm wearing a helmet. Oh my god, me too! Alright, so how you guys do this? You just, like, draw names out of a hat? Pass some chicken bones around?
Nope.
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Why did you say it like that? Just watch.
Yeah, just watch it. It's not the first death battle I watched, so...
Before there was Red versus Blue, there was Project Freelancer. The Freelancers were highly trained soldiers with experimental weaponry and a mission so secret, not even they knew what it was.
Kinda stupid in hindsight, but these were true soldiers. The biggest and strongest of them all was Agent Maine.
Maine was the muscle of the team, relying on his brute strength, wrestling styles, and his unwavering ferocity to intimidate and crush his foes.
While he likes carrying an M6G Magnum pistol into battle, he really likes
launcher,
a certain alien grenade
fragments.
launcher he stole.
That's a
Type
lot.
25 grenade launcher, aka the Brute Shot. I mean, seriously, look at this thing. It's got a blade and can fire up to 4 rounds in 3 seconds. Let's test that, shall we?
Hey, that's mine! Give it back!
Wow.
Ah!
Ouch.
Well, in conclusion, I love this thing.
Of course.
So the guy was a badass fighter. Too bad Project Freelancer ended up turning him into a monster.
Long story short, the director of Project Freelancer received a rare artificial intelligence for testing.
The director imagined an army of super soldiers paired with AIs, but he could only get the one.
Being the resourceful scientist he was, the director decided to torture the AI, forcing it to separate its raw emotions into multiple personalities to save itself. These personalities were captured as individual AI fragments and paired with different freelancers. Trust me, that's science.
Maine was given Sigma, the AI fragment representing ambition and creativity. And apparently being creative means you're fucking evil.
Desperate to gather his fellow AI fragments and reform into a perfect AI, Sigma manipulated and brainwashed Maine, turning him into the murdering psychopath known as the Meta.
The Meta went on a rampage, betraying his fellow freelancers and stealing their AIs. He was like the Predator, but bigger, meaner, and with tons of overpowered equipment.
His domed energy shield creates a nigh-impregnable force
a
field.
lot.
It can block bullets, explosions, and even shells from tanks. Allow us to demonstrate.
Of course.
Here's Griff inside an energy shield.
Yeah, so?
And here's a tank operated by Caboose.
And what could go wrong?
No.
You could get shot.
Fire in the hole, ain't one!
Let's try that again, Blue Buddy.
Yes, sir, Captain Notepad. Huh? Wait, it ran out of... Ah!
Oh no.
Now, if the energy shield had been there, Griff would have been fine.
Wow. Science is fun. I've said it for years.
As if that weren't enough, the Meta's active camouflage turns him practically invisible. His strength boost enhancement grants him, well, super strength, and most impressively, his temporal distortion device can slow time to a
stuff
crawl.
is OP.
He can turn invisible and stop time? This guy sounds unstoppable.
I mean, he did steal a few
running
things.
So much equipment alongside so many AI fragments consumes a lot of power. But that hasn't stopped him from killing several freelancers and stealing 7 other AIs.
Not to mention, the dude can take a hit and keep on going, even when that hit is taking 9 shots point blank to the neck. Man, and I thought my voice made my throat hurt. No wonder he never talks.
The only thing that could stop him was when a couple of idiots stabbed him in the chest, tied him to a car, and threw that car off a cliff into the freezing ocean.
But let's be fair, Wiz. That's a pretty fucking hardcore way to go.
Yeah, makes sense. Yep.
Hey, wait a minute. Where'd you get all this footage? Have you been spying on us? Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
Leading the
They
troops
come from
of
another
Project
multiverse.
Freelancer, Agent Carolina was supposedly the best of the best. She commanded the team through many successful missions, mastered several martial arts, and her top spot on the leaderboard seemed
Yeah, we don't know her real
Until a mysterious stranger showed up out of the blue and ruined everything. But we'll get to that later. Carolina carries a wider variety of weapons than most freelancers. Over the course of her career, she's favored the standard Magnum pistol, dual plasma rifles, a grappling hook which can operate in outer space, a humbler stun device which is basically a shock baton,
and we go with her having the rifle. Epsilon.
It's not as flashy as a shotgun, but it's got an impressive range of over 3,000 feet.
Wow, Griff.
Ow!
You can't run.
It just feels right.
Like many other freelancers, Carolina also possesses an AI companion. Several, actually, but for this matchup, we'll be focusing on the time she spent with Epsilon, the memory of the original Alpha AI the director fragmented. It's also known as Church. Like the other AI fragments, Epsilon experiences time 205 times slower than a human being, and therefore drastically speeds up Carolina's thoughts and reaction time.
Too bad he's kind of an asshole, and by kind of, I
Just
mean that's basically his thing.
Guys, I'm an asshole.
In her post-freelancer career, Carolina made it her mission to track down as much experimental armor.
So they both have like a
and let me tell you,
time
she did
thing.
a pretty
Like
damn good job. Like Maine,
the meta can stop time, of course,
shield,
but
also picked up adaptive camouflage,
Church is very
speed boost, and a healing unit.
Fast in processing.
Just one AI fragment
I mean, the others should
to run all this equipment at once.
Honestly.
In battle, if Carolina's not careful, she can accidentally push Epsilon too far and essentially short-circuit him.
Yeah, for a leader, she's kind of hot-headed and super competitive. Like when Agent Texas joined the freelancer crew and started showing her up, Carolina started making a lot of stupid mistakes.
There's a lot going on here. Turns out the director was Carolina's father all along, and Tex was actually the AI fragment memory of his deceased wife. Meaning Carolina's greatest rival for her father's approval was actually her own mother.
Wait, what? You're making that up. You guys didn't know that? Where have you been? Pay attention.
Yeah, seriously, guys, it's like super obvious.
Huh.
Caboose is like,
Makes a lot more sense. Fuck, dude. Remember when all we used to do was stand around and talk? Yeah, good times. Good.
Back when? Years ago.
Still love this thing.
Regardless, Carolina is one tough woman. She's defeated several other freelancers, saved an entire planet from civil war, and once blocked the shockwave of a nuclear explosion.
She and Epsilon were even skilled enough to track down dear old Dad after he went into hiding, just to help him kill himself. Jeez, that got dark real fast.
Still interesting how her mom was blonde, her dad had dark hair, and she turned out a redhead. I mean, I'm sure it works somehow, but
let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
Let's see that.
Oh, yeah!
I'm curious. Honestly, I don't have a prediction. It depends on which route they're going and, you know, kind of what their surroundings are.
Time. Oh, yeah, just 0.03 milliseconds too slow. Looks like I'm picking the movie tonight. Ugh.
Can it not be another garbage action movie?
Oh, come on, they're hilarious.
Of course.
One-liners and the plot's non-existent. It's like the characters are just there to beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
I think we're about to have
It's the same here. Right now, you're just gonna beat the shit out of each other.
Not exactly.
Take it.
He's got too many.
Okay, if we win, you can totally pick the movie.
Yeah. Alright.
Not working!
I can see that.
Why not? Yeah, she's gonna land a lot more hits than he's gonna land, but he's way more resilient than her. Oh, song! Okay, why not? Yeah, that shield, and now he's making himself invisible.
Where is he?
Should have used the spell Mind Spike.
Your left.
Ah. Yeah, like I thought. She's hitting him a lot more, but it doesn't really faze him, but when he hits her, it actually hurts.
Church, I need armor enhancements.
Which ones?
All of them.
Of course.
Like a good idea.
Yeah, all of them. Oh, but he does the time stop thing.
Shit.
Ouch.
Damn it. Okay. Focusing on the healing unit. I got you. Carolina, can you hear me?
I mean, she's still there. No bullets.
You got him.
He's way too resilient. He's still gonna come.
What the fuck? Hey, wait. Hold up. Hey, so I know you're about to pummel her ginger face in and all, but you also only talk in grunts, so I'm just gonna say this one line for you, okay? Just this one time. Oh! Son of a bitch!
Okay, so we're going with that.
Church,
Yeah?
no action movies.
Yeah, no, they had enough.
Holy shit! I know!
So Church's distracting personality was the key.
He was a ghost the whole time! I told you! Like Bruce Willis. Bullshit! Meta's stronger. He should have won.
Not true, Griff. As the freelancer leaderboard proves, strength isn't everything. Carolina's mastery of martial arts let her hold her own, and her use of equipment allowed her
At
to
least
match
a bit.
and even counter the metas. He may have gained an upper hand with his temporal distortion, but
Definitely.
Carolina's healing unit quickly repaired damage done during the attack.
Even though the meta had all that powerful equipment, it drained his suit's energy way too fast. Carolina tried to use all of her equipment at once and failed. Luckily, she had Epsilon to change tactics and focus on recovery.
Which brings us to what is perhaps the most important factor of the fight.
Yeah.
The relationship between Freelancer and artificial intelligence.
Makes
the meta
sense.
was brainwashed and manipulated by 8 different AI, effectively filling his head with an unintelligible mess of voices and commands. In contrast, Carolina and Epsilon worked together as partners with a mutual trust, both capable of making judgment calls to make up for each other's weaknesses.
Whatever. I still say it should have been the meta.
As the guy who can't tell the difference between a car and a puma.
I can tell the difference. It was a matter of comparison.
The meta just couldn't get ahead of his competition.
Wow.
The winner is Agent Carolina.
Hey, what in Sam hell are you boys doing in here? Fraternizing with the Blue Devil and a... Who the hell are these dirtbags?
Whoa, easy there, sir. We're just here from command.
Hey, nice shotgun. I like the cut of your jib.
Well, what
Yep,
do you know?
that's gonna
I'm
win
an
Sarge
eye
over.
for the finer things in life.
Oh, you better believe it.
You know, you remind me of someone. Almost like the son that I never wanted.
Oh, that's funny. I was about to say you're like the pappy I never had. When I was a kid, he ran out on us to join the army and never came back.
Oops.
Huh. Well, how about that? Time to move along, I guess. Nothing to see here. Doop, doop, doop.
Wow. That implication.
What a nice guy.
Oops. I guess. Gosh. Yep. Alright, so I'm not gonna say much to the propaganda thing because honestly, why? But the death battle was very interesting. But yeah, if we would have gone to with just, you know, the strength and the all that stuff, the meta definitely would have won. That's what I was saying, like for each hit she landed, he wasn't that much phased, but every hit he landed on her, it hurt. And plain. So in the end it was, you know, actually not something that was like a fighting advantage that decided the fight. It was more of a, you know, strategy, communication kind of thing. Which, I mean, sure. But if that didn't happen, if, honestly, if Church didn't have such a distracting personality there at the end, then the meta would have won, definitely. So, I'm gonna be okay with that. But, you know, situational. Definitely situational. In many other situations it would have gone differently. And that boomstick Sarge kind of thing that happened. Well, damn, I mean, why not, right? The dad that ran out, you know. Why not? I don't know who's voicing Wiz and Boomstick. Ben Singer, Chad James. Okay. Well, that's... yeah, that was an interesting one. Them testing out the weapons against Griff. Poor Griff, really. But it was an interesting way, not actually having the usual kind of stuff where you actually see those two, and at least, you know, I've seen a few of the death battles, not all of them, just, you know, when there were characters that I knew, so all, like, the RWBY death battles, of course. There's this one with Aang from Avatar and all that stuff. So like those that I knew, I watched, and they're always pretty entertaining. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. It was fun. Not much plot relevance, of course, but I'm not expecting that much. Last time was kind of a treat there, because that was a thing. But yeah, on this note, have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!